Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game, man. I want to talk some hip hop right quick. Just wanted to do a quick video. First of all, I want to send a shout out to legendary hip hop artists, from the mean streets of Compton. MC8, one of my favorite artists growing up. He was from the iconic hip hop group Compton's Most Wanted. They put out a iconic album back in 89, 90 called It's a Compton Thing. When I say it was a classic album, a classic album, I'm gonna do a video about that album because, like I said, I'm about to do a lot of these hip hop oriented videos because I told you I was gonna do one hip hop video per week, maybe even two. But he did an interview with Talib Kweli. Talib Kweli has a podcast on YouTube. I forgot what it was called, but he basically talked about Tupac. He talked about a lot of different things. He talked about growing up in Compton, gang banging, and all that stuff, and how he had to evolve as a artist. How basically he had to explain to people that he can't rap about, in 2020 what he rapped about in 1990. And to a certain degree, he's correct. As long as you don't go too far out of range, you do have to evolve a little bit. Snoop Dogg went different directions with some of his music. Some experiments was good and some was terrible. But at the end of the day, he tried to evolve as an artist, you know. But one of the things that he talked about in particular, he talked about how basically, Snoop and a lot of artists help him squash his very publicized beef with DJ Quik. Now, in case you guys don't know, DJ Quik and MC8 had one of the most epic beefs in hip hop history. I'm talking about both of those dudes released vicious diss tracks on each other. And MC8 admitted that somebody ended up losing their life in behind the beef. He didn't say exactly who it was. I kind of got an idea who it was, but I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna leave that alone. But here's the thing: I was torn in the middle because I was my brother can tell you, I was a big MC8 fan. Loved Compton's Most Wanted. Loved the solo albums he made. We Come Strap. Uh, Even though that was considered a Compton's Most Wanted album, it was pretty much an MC8 album because he rapped on every track. When I say We Come Strap, uh, when I say that's an iconic album, that's when I say that album from top to bottom had bangers on it, hitters, production A1, not a bad track on the album. And then you had DJ Quik, who put out a lot of quality music, who put out a lot of great music. So I was torn in between because I was fans of both of them. And you was hoping as a dude that was just observing from, Oakland, California, for those who don't know, DJ Quik has blood affiliation with the Treetop Paru, if I'm not mistaken, and MC8 had Crip affiliation with Tragnew Park. So, dude, it's already bad that they both from Compton. They from the same city, but it's even worse. They from rival gangs who have a history of beefing. So you was thinking to yourself, "Damn, this could get really ugly," because you already got the artist element jumping off these two dudes not liking each other, but then you got the Crip and Blood element. And both of these men made tracks basically threatening each other's threatening each other. So so you was hoping like, damn, I hope neither one of them lose their life in behind this. But eventually the beef got squashed. They basically man up, they squashed it. And I was pleased by that because like I said, I was a fan of both of them. I didn't have a horse in the race. I liked DJ Quik's music as well as I liked MC8's music. I grew up listening to those guys. From MC8 to Don't Fuck with A. Um, it's a Compton thing, all for the money. You know, I mean, shit. So it was good to hear that he said, you know what, it got fixed. And both of these gentlemen went on with their prospective careers. Both of these dudes are still doing music. MCA put out an album, if I'm not mistaken, last year. DJ Quik is still doing music, still producing. He still works with Sugar Free, and he does production. So, DJ Quik is still out there. But yeah, man, that's all I wanted to say about that. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.